G'day, legends! What a day on MMA YouTube do we have today? What a day! What a day have we got today? What's up, boys? Oh my lord, let me move some things around here on my screen and get everyone's beautiful faces in front of me. Let's have a look. Who was first? Christian Gray. Nice one, dude. Happy shout out to Canada. Happy shout out to Canada. That's a thing that we say. What's up, Kenny? Good to see you, dude. Back on top, Christian Gray. It's been a long time. What's up, Eric? Yep. Says Bilal's good eye. How are you, dude? Where's the shirt at? In the bin. I was just saying to No Chill stream, it's Dougie time. Let No Chill stream, mate. Let No Chill do his thing. I'm spanking the doobie right now. Okay, Kenny. Nice one. Came for the Dougie. Came again in the shower. Don't do that. It ruins your drains. What's up, boys? See you at the top, boys. Oh my god, Nacho. Good god. Tracy went live. Dude, Nacho. Lucas Tracy's GOAT list is an affront to mankind and civilization. It's so bad. It is so bad. It's the 50 greatest fighters of all time. Tyrone Woodley doesn't get a mention. Francis Ngannou doesn't get a mention. Robbie Lawler doesn't get a mention. Like, Kenny Okoye seems to be upset that Israel Adesanya is ranked like 28th or something. MMA Guru seems to think like the only thing that's wrong with the list is where Arman Sarukian is. It's so much more diabolical than that. It is probably the worst tier list that has ever been recorded. Ever. It's horrible. It's just horrible. It's so horrible. Oh my lord. Let me read your chats. Oh my god. Tracy went live. I know, he was bullied so bad that we're going to look at Twitter's reaction. We're going to look at the reactions. We're going to look at the tier list is so bad. He went live, and he hates going live. And then not only did he hate going live... What's up, everyone? What's up, Mitch? What's up, Woeful? What's up, Mr. C? Not only did he go live, but then he pretended like, oh, I was live, but I couldn't... I was live, but I can't see the chat. Like, I just can't see... Oh, the chat's just not working. What's up, Blue Line? How are you, dude? What's up, Shotgun? We got so much to talk about. His live reaction to his tier list... It's the worst fucking thing I've ever seen. It's the worst tier list I've ever seen. I can't believe that he came live and said he wasn't rage baiting. He should have just said he was rage baiting. He should have just pulled a got ya. Why do people care about Lucas Tracy so much? Because so many people listen to him and it affects the Discord that we have as MMA fans online, Christian Gray. Because unfortunately, Gen Z gooners listen to Lucas Tracy because he says big meaty hook. He says peaches and creamville. He says everything with a bit of a chuckle. No, guys, I'm kidding around. And then Gen Zs with short attention spans see that and start repeating what he says. And it's fucking retarded! He's retarded! Lucas Tracy is either rage baiting or legitimately fucking retarded and doesn't know anything about MMA. Oh my god. Can you do a nude stream? No, Bilal's good eye. No. My drains are full of algae from all the coup. Alright, Kenny. His GOAT list is goated. It is goated. It's one of the best lists you'll ever see. It's going to go down in YouTube history. I saw the list and I didn't watch the video because I couldn't be bothered to listen to the lies and the slander. He just glazes whoever he wants to glaze. For whatever reason he wants to glaze them. That's what it is, Nacho. Never understood the hype. He wouldn't get a quarter of the attention if Guru didn't glaze him for some reason. Just because like he was on the come up at the same time Guru was on the come up. He was one of the first like MMA YouTubers to come up after Guru, so Guru always respected him. I don't know who Tyrone Woodley is besides getting pulled by Jake Paul. He's like the second or third best welterweight of all time. He could be, probably Usman's the second. So Tyrone Woodley's like the third best welterweight of all time. Not a top 50 fighter. Are we fucking kidding? He defended the welterweight belt like, what was it, Nacho and Shotgun? 3 times? 4 times? What's up, Captain Revolfo? How are you, dude? Let me read through some of these chats. Max next to Gabib at number 7 and 8. Fucking diabolical. fucking diabolical, Mr. C. Of course he is. Just because he's the one guy that only subs that made from TikTok. He's one of the few guys that made it because of being getting subs on TikTok. Well, he does have very fun and catchy videos. Ban Lucas Tracy from MMA YouTube for not having Cheeto Vera in the top 10. I agree, Woeful. How dare Cheeto Vera not be in the top 10? His list was so good, he might as well be in the top 10. Greetings, the Don Dougie. Just grabbing someone at the airport currently. All right, Mitch. Drive safely, mate. It's all right. There will be another stream in the future. Drive safely, dude. Makes your Klein Matrix seem genius. But at least I can admit that I was high on Klein. You know what I mean, Nacho? Like, I'm not going to do an hour-long live stream where I pretend I can't see the chat and then just continuously double down on being wrong about Klein. You're allowed to be wrong in life. How many times have I been wrong just in the last 2 years that we've been doing this? It's fine to be wrong and be like, oh yeah, that was kind of retarded. But then to double down. Lucas killed any credibility he had left. I think he did, Blue Line, yeah. Lucas' list gave me cancer. It's so infuriating. To be fair, it's a tier list of guys that he'd like to blow. That's exactly what it was like, Mr. C. Like, his reasons were just... It was insane. Insane. Armin Sarukian at 18 is so bizarre. It's so bizarre, Super Shotgun. I thought he was about to Jew his way out, but he did actually read the comments and the donos. He only read it's weird, Eric. He only read the ones that agreed with him. He was very selective in when he could actually read the comments. Like, he could have just held his phone right there. He could have put his phone right there in front of the screen where the chat is and just read the chat that way. But no, he didn't want to do that. Dougie loves Lucas Tracy. Dougie is the short attention span Gen Z. I am absolutely not. Lucas has the worst takes of any MMA YouTuber for sure, but he's a funny retard. That's the thing. He's very funny. He's very funny. Yeah, he's retarded. He's retarded. Doug, you got the chain out. Hide your wives, boy. The chain's been on for a couple of streams, Nacho. What's up, Captain Raffolo? How are you, dude? Armin at 18 is based. It's insane. Dougie has a massive hog, big cock, big balls. All right, Kenny, thank you. Sex stream from Eric. I'm a glaze this glizzy. What are we doing? What is my chat? Christian Grey got the year-long membership back. I know, we celebrated Christian Grey when you had the day off, Nacho. We've given Christian Grey his many pats on the back. But yes, he got it, dude. How do you like the look of it, Nacho? Oh, Toad's back! Yay! I'm so happy you're back, Toad. I thought you were angry with me because I'm a fan of Ilya Tapuria now. It's good to have you back, Toadthan. I missed you, mate. Good to see you, dude. In previous GOAT's list, Lucas had Pereira top 5, 1 loss and he's number 13. Same thing will happen with Islam and Tapuria when JDM... I know, this is the problem with his list, Toad. Like, by using Lucas Tracy's criteria, after Tella Teixeira, or whatever the main event's name is this week, after Tristan Teixeira, or whatever his fucking name is this week, after he knocks out Derek Lewis, he will technically be 2-0 in the UFC with a legacy win. So you could take Taliesin Teixeira, I think is his name in the main event, that's how you pronounce it. By Lucas Tracy's logic, you could take Taliesin Teixeira and put him at number 5. Because he's 2-0 with 1 win over former UFC title challenger Derek Lewis. Like, his list is so insanely... It's got so much fucking wrong with it. It's really hard to begin where to even start. It's 50 fighters. He's missed out on so many fucking names of legends. Like, how you don't have Robbie Lawler in there is insane. How you don't have Francis Ngannou, who knocked out Stipe Miocic and then went on to get a robbery loss to Tyron Woodley and is the... not Tyron Woodley, Tyson Fury. And is the lineal MMA and boxing heavyweight champion. You don't just bring him up anywhere in the top 50 fighters, even though he was like 16-0 undefeated on his run up to his first title shot. It's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. Rape Lucas Tracy. No, Lucas is so funny and handsome and fit. That's why he has a follow. I think it is because he's handsome and funny. That's what I think, Eric. Oh, looks sick. Thank you, Nacho. I appreciate it. Back. Welcome back, Toe. Didn't even read my chat. So much hate. Great way to cheat the first year member badge. Chat member. Sorry, Christian Grey. What did I miss, dude? I'm a glaze this glizzy like a gooner. Yeah, I'm not reading every single retarded chat, Chris. You know that, mate. If Lucas was around a decade ago where he could have Conor immediately after he KO'd Eddie, he'd probably have him in the top 3. That's the thing, dude. Like, he's got Ilia Topuria. He's got Ilia Topuria as the greatest fighter of all time. And Ilia Topuria has essentially just copied what Conor McGregor's done, except for the one Nate Diaz loss. Like, Conor had one loss to Nate Diaz by the time he captured the lightweight title. But then he went back and avenged that loss. And not only did he avenge that loss, he avenged that loss at welterweight. So Conor McGregor was Ilia Topuria 10 years ago, plus a welterweight win that he avenged. And somehow Conor McGregor doesn't even get a fucking... Where did he put Conor McGregor on the list? Where did he put Conor McGregor on the list? Where did he put him on the list? I don't even remember. Where did he put him on the list? I've got his list here. Where's Conor? Where the fuck did he put Conor? He didn't put Conor in the top 30? He's insane. He's insane. He's insane. He has to be stopped. 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 He's got to be taken off YouTube. He's got to be taken off YouTube. If he treats his year-long members like this, Chris, imagine what he'll do to the 1 monthers. Shut up, Nacho. I shouted Chris out on Monday. Nacho, I shouted him out massively on Monday. Dougie's demons are doubts about being gay, and chat constantly scares him. Not true at all, mate. I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. Thoughts on Hugo Boss's work between 1939 and 1945. They're peak era. I tell you, they're absolute peak era. They're peak era. If only they could have dressed Hadrian as well, you know, then we could have doubled up on the Great Conquerors. People forget, man, Tasmanian Teixeira is a true blue Aussie. That's the one, Tasmanian. What's his name? Taliesin Teixeira. Have you seen the video of Lucas saying that he would beat up Spartans in a fight? Yeah, but... No, I haven't. I haven't seen that one, no. He would beat up Spartans in a fight. Nacho is discussing this behavior will not be tolerated. Okay, it's about time Big Ben throttled Dougie's internet again. What? No, the internet's going good. We're doing all right. I'm catching up. I'm reading everyone's chats. It's all right. He's a blonde Aryan with blue eyes and big muscles. I'll listen to Lucas Tracy any day of the week. Of course you will, Eric. Loves Kenny more than me. Confirmed DJ Eden has done a number on you, mate. I'm sorry, Christian Grey. You know what? I'll let you read out one zesty comment, and I'll even play the meme for you live, dude. I'm eating 760 grams of mince so I can look like Dougie when I grow up. Based, Mr. Get fucking jacked. Oh, my Jesus fucking Christ. Get out of the way, chat. Watch out. Fuck. Yeah, keep eating, Mr. C. We'll get there, mate, together. And remember, mate, I'm 30. I'm late 36s. I'm very late 36s, mate. If Lucas watched Anderson's run live, he'd glaze him harder than anyone he's ever glazed before. That's the thing, Nacho. That's the like... He's putting, like, Makhachev hasn't even moved up to fight at welterweight yet. And he's putting people that have moved up and won. I just don't get it. I do not get it. Lucas and his followers love to shit on old heads for nostalgia goggles. They say we're done with the 90s, bro, when they do the exact same thing in the opposite direction. That's the... Yeah, shotgun? That is so well said, right? Lucas and his followers shit on the old heads for their nostalgia goggles. We're not in the 90s anymore, bro, but they're doing the exact same thing in the opposite direction. Arman Sarukian at number 18 is just recency bias. It's the same thing as what the old heads are doing. You're so right, Super Shotgun. DJ's, what's up, Simply Kudo? So how you, dude? DJ's position is insane. It's insane, dude. It's insane. The whole list, I've got so many problems with the list. It's way worse than MMA Guru's take of just like, oh yeah, the Arman Sarukian take's pretty bad. It is like from top to bottom fucked. He needs to be taken off YouTube. Dan, Chris isn't allowed any zesty comment. Go on, Chris. Get some zesty comments in there. Let DJ out of the basement. Never. He's my personal sex slave. Where did he have Fedor Emelianenko? Fedor Emelianenko. Shall we bring it up? Shall we bring up Lucas Tracy's list? All right, he's got Fedor Emelianenko, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, so he's got him 20th. To be fair, I haven't said anything gay all stream. Very true, Kenny. Very true, and I'm proud of you, mate. Very true. Let me catch up on everybody's chats. Kenny gets in at least 6 a stream for fuck's sake. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to let you down. And they say Bryce Mitchell's an idiot. Lucas Tracy's the biggest idiot out of them all, mate. Tracy should have stayed retired. He really should have, man. I can't wait for Big Ben to get my revenge. He will, dude. Connor 1 and 3 is last 4, so Lucas doesn't remember him doing enough to be top anything, despite the all-time wins he had don't count anymore. I don't understand, like, after a couple of losses, everything you did before that is just completely deleted. Like, Lucas, the way Lucas's brain works, he shouldn't be allowed to put anyone into the GOAT list until they officially retire. Because Lucas isn't able to think along a long timeline and actually contemplate where people are legacy for legacy-wise. This is also the same retard that ranked which animals in the world are most easily to do well in combat sports. It's retarded. Dougie's got decent forearms. I've got thick forearms. Oh yeah! Big meaty hooks, ladder man skill, wobblestone, cobblestone knees. This ain't Peaches and Creamville anymore. Oh yeah! That's his whole channel. Ilya at number 1 is insane. I know, dude. I know. No, he's got Islam Makhachev at number 1, which is still insane. Islam hasn't moved up to welterweight yet. Islam's beaten Bobby Green, Dan Hooker, Charles Oliveira, and Alexander Volkanovski. That's his fucking best legacy. That's Islam Makhachev's best legacy. Bobby Green, Dan Hooker, Alexander Volkanovski. Like, this is his GOAT. What is he thinking? The best MMA opinion depends on who has the best physique. Well then, I'm right there, mate. Arms looking bigger than Guru's wide ass shoulders. Thank you, Christian Grey. Recency bias? Yes, it is. Armin lost to Islam and Scamrot. He never touched the belt, and he's 18 is the most retarded thing ever, though. That is retarded. Yeah, that is retarded. What about Armin's best win, a 29-28 decision over Vela? We almost got subbed in the 3rd round. That's what I mean, dude. He came this close. And then he talks about that. Like, he talks about how Izzy isn't that good because the second Robert Whittaker fight was a robbery. But Armin is that good because the Gamrot robbery was a win and the Oliveira close decision that could have been a robbery towards Oliveira was dominating for Armin. It's so fucked up. Sex bias tier list. Face down, ass up. Did you hear that since the Mighty Guru show, Piggy has gained around 400k subscribers? That makes sense. That would expect so. I mean, Mighty Mouse got nearly 1 million subscribers, dude, so that makes sense. Big game meaty hooks. Armin clearly lost according to the scoring criteria. One way to look at it. What's up, Mike Lang? How are you, dude? Like the stream, boys. You got the horse meat hot dogs from Overeem. I saw them on sale too. Mate, I don't know what's in this kangaroo meat, but I tell you. It ate a bag of fucking steroids, Mike. How are you, dude? Good to see you, man. The GOAT list debate is just something to give MMA fans that don't know shit about mixed martial arts something to argue about. I mean, it is something for, but it's something that it is something for fans to argue about. It is, but I do feel like it separates like the retards from those in the know. And Lucas Tracy has just gone and stapled a sign to his head that says, I'm a complete fucking retard and I don't watch the sport anymore. It's such a shit list, Toad. Khabib gets Prime Poirier out in round 2. Islam takes Poirier to round 5. Lucas put him at number 1 and Khabib at number 2. Oh, Mr. C. I'm not going to laugh my way through that, Mr. C, because you've said that so well. Mr. C says, Khabib, he gets Prime Poirier out in round 2. Islam Makhachev takes Poirier to round 5. Lucas thinks, let's put Islam Makhachev at number 1 and put Khabib at number 2. Remember, Islam has one top 5 against lightweight in their prime, and he has him at number 1. That's what I mean. Like, the whole reason that I made that video talking about how Islam Makhachev needs the Arman Sarukian fight. He needs the Arman Sarukian fight because it solidifies Islam Makhachev's lightweight legacy. And now that he doesn't have that, you can say shit like this. What's up, Logan Kofi? How are you, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back to the stream. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Rampage Jackson lifting up his son. What's up? Can't believe he didn't rank Juliana Pena in there. I know, that's when Nacho was done with the list. When all them YNs be flocking over to Guru's channel, when all them YNs be flocking over to Guru's channel in their Hellcats like mad. DJ says we're following the Guru now. Yeah, brother, let's go. Did you see that cringe-ass video of the Fighting Nerds with Nina Drama? I did not see a video of the Fighting Nerds with Nina Drama, no. JD was on steroids, fuck it, I said it, look at bro shake and physicality. He might be. He might be, Logan. Yeah, you never know, dude. He might be. Perth is like one of the most isolated cities in the world. It's possible. Sexless debate. There is no debate. Face down, arser. Dougie, would you consider yourself a YN? No. Number one, I am as pale as it gets. And I am not at all young. I am closing in on midlife. I think Lucas is a casual. He doesn't understand the sport. He has to be a casual. He has to be. Lucas is too busy shilling his cookbook to watch fights anymore. I think that's what it is, dude. Like, you look at all his content lately. It's just complaining about the upcoming cards, and there aren't enough big names on there. Like, he doesn't do his breakdowns are shit. I think he's completely checked out. And he just makes a video. It gets like 40k, 50k views, which translates, if you're getting like $5 for every 100k views, you're getting like a good amount of money to just hang out. Idiot. He's an idiot. I haven't noticed since he has claimed down the Michael Chandler. I have noticed since then he has calmed it down with the Michael Chandler imprint. Yeah, but you got to tighten it up, you know what I mean? There's a lot of money on the table, so yeah, even Guru tightens it up a little bit. It's clearly rage bait, and we're baiting hard. It has to be Mr. C. But then to go live and be like, it's not rage bait, I don't know, dude. I don't know. If it's not rage bait, he's retarded. It's got to be rage bait. Mr. C is preaching the gospel. He is, Mike, yeah. Yarn in the top 10, bro. Does he actually think like that? This is why I'm making this live, Nubby, because I don't know. Like, is Lucas legitimately being serious, or is he just... I don't understand. I don't know if this is rage bait or if he's retarded. He can't be this retarded. This has to be rage bait. It has to be, right? Shall we run a poll? Is Lucas actually retarded, or is this rage bait? Let me read everyone's chats first. Eric brings up an interesting point. Eric does bring up an interesting point. Yes, he has cleaned it up a little bit. Lucas is right about the new guys being more skilled than overall, but he doesn't even understand the skills. He just sees it as a blanket statement like a lighter man's skill. Yeah, the newer guys are better skilled, but they have not achieved the same level of legacy that some of the older guys had, and it's too early to call that. And then to criticize the older guys for their losses without seeing how the new guy's career ends is insane. Mike Lang is a prophet. He is. Pick a number between 1 and 2. We'll go with 2 today. Thank you, Mike. Remember Lucas picked Jamal Hill over Khalil to show how dumb a person can be. I mean, I picked Jamal Hill over Khalil, so thanks, Nubby. But yes, he is dumb. Eric brings up an interesting... I did that one. Terrible list. Volk over John Jones over all time is fucking stupid. There's a lot of problems wrong with it, Miguel. Chris Gray brings up... Oh my god! Thank you for the 10. Mike, thank you for the $20 in donos, dude. I appreciate it. On you, Mike. Feet in the chat. Unleash the feet in the chat, boys. Let them absolutely rip. Answer me, Mike. How do you donate the... I have no idea how Mike does it, but thank you, dude. I really, really appreciate it, man. Thank you, brother. No, it's just rage bait. He's a clown. John Jones is the GOAT. I don't know if the greatest drug cheat of all time can be the GOAT, Miguel, but yeah, he's right up there. Did you finish your mythical MMA fighter house party video yet? No, I didn't even start that one, Mr. C. We'll get to that one at another time. Lucas Tracy has thrown a spanner in the MMA YouTube world. Islam and Volt get knocked the fuck out. Islam and Volt got knocked the fuck out. John Jones didn't. That's one good criteria, Miguel, for sure. Is that Bilal beside Rob there? JDM is higher on the GOAT list. Yes, he has got... Just fucking insanity. What has he got? Where is it? Where is his Bilal Muhammad? Where am I looking at? Pyotr fucking what's his name? Where's Bilal? Yeah, he's got Bilal... No. Yeah, he's got Bilal Muhammad and Robert Whittaker next to each other. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how his brain has worked this way. Lucas is a clown. I love Lucas Tracy, says Eric. And thank you, Mike, for the $20 for the 10 gifted memberships. You're a legend, dude. You were an absolute legend. Notice how he just absolutely ignores that one, Nacho. I did not ignore it. Mike Lang brings up a very good point. He does. Yeah, he's a real worm and a frog. I didn't ignore anything. Definitely got mad about the stacked cousins. I didn't even see the stacked cousins things, Chris. Mike's last name is Sarukian. You know, Mike is my and Sarukian. You know what? Mike is my Islam Makhachev. Yan is one of the most overrated fighters of all time. So where has he got Pyotr Yan? At number 9. At number 9. At number 9. He's got Pyotr Yan at number 9. I just struggle with his fucking stupidity. I really struggle with Lucas Tracy's stupidity. It's just... This is his number 9 ranked fighter in the world. What are you thinking, Lucas? What are you thinking? And then to say it's not rage bait, it leaves us, the audience, with one conclusion. You are a fucking idiot. A fucking idiot. Idiot. If it's not rage bait, if you seriously did a live stream where you couldn't be bothered reading the hate, you are a fucking idiot. Oh my god. It's got to be rage bait. Mike Lang brings up a great point. He does. Mike Lang is my Froggy's corner. It's because Shittaker is that bad. Shittaker's amazing. Stop it. Volk is amazing, but number 2. Number 2 is way too high. The next comment, I'm explaining one of the biggest issues. Spectronomus, I'm waiting. Bro, I was wishing you took Khalil, but took Sean. Bro, I was wishing you took Khalil, but I took Sean to 50-45 DDP, so we all making the same pick. And that's what I'm saying, Nubby. Like, you can get things wrong. Like, I just said, like, you can get things wrong. Obviously, you can get things wrong. I got that one wrong. Next comment. I'm laughing out loud. 9 proves it's rage bait. Yeah, it does, dude. I love Yan to death, but he's 15 to 20. Even, again, we're talking about, like... Again, really think about the 20 best MMA fighters of all time. Again, you've got to remember your Robbie Lawlers, your Tyrone Woodleys, you know, your Vanderlei Silvers. Like, a 20 is such a stacked... The top... Amanda Nunes. He just ignores Amanda Nunes. He just ignores Amanda Nunes. That's what I'm saying, Nacho. Like... Yan isn't even top 40. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is Pyotr Yan's record. Think of the top 20 greatest MMA fighters of all time. Your Nuneses, your Lawlers, your Woodleys, your Francis Ngannous, your Stipe Miocic's, your DCs. Must I go on? To put Pyotr Yan in the top 10... in the top 10 best fighters of all time. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Get baited. I got baited, dude. How is Islam above Jones in any way? Both guys pop for roids and John Jones' resume clears it. That's the other thing. Like, he doesn't want John Jones there when Islam has popped for Meldonium, whatever it is. Lucas counts Yarn Aljo DQ as a Yarn win, but he doesn't count the Leon Bilal 1 no contest as a Leon win. Lucas picks and chooses when no contest and DQ count as win. I agree, Spectronominus. And on top of that, he picks and chooses what robberies you want to say were wins. Like the Robert Whittaker, Israel Adesanya. He's like, 2. He's like, well, that's a Robert Whittaker win. The Armin Sarukian Gamrot. Oh, well, that's a win for Armin Sarukian. But then he doesn't do it like any other direction. He doesn't do it the other way around. Like Armin Sarukian versus Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira could have very easily won that fight. Very easily won that fight. So Armin Sarukian's best win is a very close 50-50 fight with Charles Oliveira. You could give that one to Charles Oliveira. Lucas just wants to fucking ignore that completely. Just fucking completely ignore that. A lot of red for a fighter in their prime. Yarn is in the top 50 strikers in MMA, but at best he's barely cracking the top 50 of the GOAT list. That's it. This is the greatest fucking MMA artist, the greatest fighters of all time. Yarn hasn't got a single defense, bro, when he lost to Aljo in the rematch. Yeah, he clearly lost to Aljo in the rematch. Like, clearly lost to Aljo in the rematch. Rob's neighbor, my friend Dave, is riding his motorcycle across Australia right now. Shout out to Dave, man. I hope he has a great time doing it, and he's left a lot of time on his calendar. It's a bloody big country, but shout out to Dave. To be fair to Yarn was winning that fight, and Bilal didn't even really get started. I know, but still, Eric, like, it's one defense. That's it. Now I'm rooting for Marcus McGee's to win so Lucas can look incredibly done. He already does. Yeah, the poll. Thank you, Nacho. Shout out to Nacho, the greatest mod in the world. Alright. Is Lucas... What's Luke? Let's go with what's Lucas. Well, I know, chat's frozen. I know, I can see it. What's Lucas? They'll all come through soon. Is Lucas retarded or is he just baiting? What's the go, chat? What's the go? I know we'll just gotta wait for chat to catch up. Refresh. YouTube's just glitching out a little bit. Greatest mod of all time. We got 13 people in here. There should be chats coming through. All good. Now I'm rooting for Marcus McGee to win, so Lucas looks incredibly done. Polar chat's frozen. Test. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. Best producer out there, Eric. Thank you, mate. Next up, 50 greatest MMA YouTubers of all time. Tier list, Dougie number 1, Guru number 43. No, Mr. C. Yeah, if Lucas Tracy was writing that list. Oh my god. Alright, some of the reactions on MMA Twitter. Absolutely phenomenal. Some of the reactions on MMA Twitter. Let's go and check this out. This is why he had to go live. Because the reactions on MMA Twitter are fucking glorious. Doug, you picking McGee? No, I'm still picking Yarn. Eric the therapist, we see you. Yeah, heathen. I'm not a therapist. Some people train to molest. Some people train to do the molesting. I more or less agree with the list. Armin should be lower and Fedor should be higher. Then Sassan Akal. I just, you need to get educated. Like, it's obviously subjective. I understand that it's a subjective list, but you need to get educated. Like, he hasn't got Tyron Woodley on that list in the top 30. Tyron Woodley is the 3rd greatest welterweight of all time. Welterweight's the hardest division in all of MMA. He hasn't got Francis Ngannou on there, who knocked out the greatest heavyweight of all time. Won a boxing match against Tyson Fury on paper, and is still the lineal heavyweight champion of MMA. He hasn't got Robbie Lawler on there. Just at all. The list is insanely wrong, Senecal. Insanely wrong. But yeah, like I said, it is subjective. Yes, I know. Everyone stop giving me work to do. I never took Lucas Tracy seriously. I spoke to him once in a subscriber debate, and he said DDP will destroy Izzy, and he said I'm 50-50, and now we know who won the debate. I never took Lucas Tracy seriously. I spoke to him once on the subscriber debate and said DDP will destroy Izzy. And he said that he's 50-50, and now we know who won that debate. There you go, Nubby. Well done. Armin shouldn't be on that list at all. Neither should Jan. No, they should not be on the list. This is the 30 greatest MMA fighters of all time. Armin Tsarukyan should not be on that list for winning a close decision against Charles Oliveira and losing on paper to Gamrot. Again, we just looked at Petr Yan's topology. He's not the 9th best fighter of all time. It's giving me cancer to say that. And I love Petr Yan. Oh look, I've got my Petr Yan cross right here. I got my Petr Yan Orthodox cross right here. I love Petr Yan. He's not the 9th best fighter of all time. That's so dumb. I want to pick both in your poll so badly. Fair enough, Mr. C. Refund me for ignoring my 4th comment after the start of the stream 20 minutes ago. Never. The white looks good on you. Thanks, Wixon. I appreciate it, dude. Nubby is a crafty vet. Nubby's a crafty vet. Let's go the past. Let's let go of the past, Unk. The future is now. I know we need to reset the GOAT list every day. I don't take him seriously. We gotta pick right. That's alright. It is what it is. Flukas made me try Mango Lassie, and I kind of like it now. Armin should be nowhere near the top 50. Nowhere near the top 50. Does he have O'Malley on the list? Oh, Nacho, don't, because I fucked that one up when I put O'Malley on my list. Does he have O'Malley in his top 50 fighters of all time? I don't see a clown-headed freak anywhere. So no. No, he doesn't. 31 to 50, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. He doesn't even... He doesn't even bother rounding it out to 50. He just goes from 30 to 40. So bad at this. Skill for skill, Jan sure is one of the 50 greatest fighters of all time. Maybe, like, look, skills is obviously subjective, Wixon, but the GOAT list is the legacy list. Who has achieved the most in MMA? Petr Yan is not the 10th best ever. If it was a skill list, it's different. But that's not what the GOAT list is. The GOAT list is the greatest fighter of all time. Who's achieved the most? Who has the greatest legacy? Who is the greatest mixed martial artist of all time? Not who is theoretically the most skilled fighter we've ever seen. You know what I mean? Let's not get weird with it and talk, Magomed Zabit Sharipov. And talk about some of the most skilled and intricate fighters we've ever seen. Being skilled is part of crafting a great legacy. But that's not what it is. Okay, what's your GOAT list then, Genius? We've literally talked about it on this channel like 100 times, Colossal Chad. We've talked about it so many fucking times. So many fucking times. I think I've released it. You can go back and look at it, dude. It's one of my videos. What's up, fellas? Hey, fellas. What's up, Paul? How are you, dude? Robert Whittaker is higher on the GOAT list than Jan. Yes, Robert Whittaker is higher on the GOAT list than Jan. Tyrone at all, man. Plus quality was number 1 criteria. Tyrone ain't at all. You think Tyrone Woodley... Just 1 second. You think Tyrone Woodley, just to get this right, just to make sure I'm getting your argument correct here. You think Tyrone Woodley, who was a defending champion at welterweight, the hardest division in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4 title defenses. 4 title defenses and a title win against Robbie Lawler. You think Tyrone Woodley doesn't deserve to be in the top 50 fighters of all time, but Petr Yan, who defended his belt once, deserves to be at number 9. Or even ahead of Tyrone Woodley. Let me guess. Because of this part here? Because of the end of Woodley's career? So you literally shouldn't be putting anyone on the... Because if that's where your head's at... You shouldn't ever put anyone on the GOAT list until their career's over. Until their career is finished. You just shouldn't put them on there. Because you don't know how people's career is going to end. But this is what Tyrone Woodley achieved. And he doesn't even get a fucking spot, let alone close to sniffing the crutch of Armin Tsarukyan. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. His list is fucking retarded. It's fucking retarded. Lucas really got me in an annoyed mood. Same, Nubby. People forget, man. Armin lost to Charles in round 1. I agree with that, Senkal. Yeah, I get what you're saying. O'Malley beat Jan and defended the belt. Yeah, true. True, not true. True. Lucas Tracy's the greatest MMA guy ever. There you go, Eric. Can't wait for Lucas to put Armin top 5 after we fraud check Tapuria. No. Oh, I know, Toad. It just sets a standard. What if it's actually the best sex maker tier list and we misunderstood it? Maybe. I just got in. Sorry. You're fair enough, Colossal Chad. Sorry, dude. I'm in an annoyed mood. Lucas Tracy has successfully raged me. People already speak about BJ Penn more than Piotr Jan. They do. We've never talked about a GOAT list yet. We talk about it all the time here. How many of your mates who asked you to come to their Origin watch party tonight did you tell I can't Lucas Tracy dropped a shitstorm on the list? Well, luckily for me, Mr. C, I don't really have any friends left after the what happened in Australia, and everyone was like, oi, come and get this. And I was like, no. And then they were like, you're going to kill Nan. And I was like, I don't think I am. I'm not fucking taking that thing. Ever since then, I don't have a lot of friends. And Victoria doesn't exactly watch Origin, so I'm safe tonight. Charles beat Armin by losing rounds 1 and 2 and round 3, clearly being a fan favorite, who failed to get a sub twice. Oh, Toad's back. It's good to have you back, Toad. Charles beat Armin by losing rounds 1 and 2 and 3, clearly, but being a fan favorite who failed to get a sub twice. There you go. Woodley released a hit single, I'll beat your ass, and lost every single bout after that, MMA and boxing. Very true, Mike. I'll beat your ass. One of the best songs ever recorded. Imagine how badly Lucas would be glazing Renan Barral back in 2014 before he lost to TJ. There you go, true. That's Shotgun holding it down for the old heads. I love Dougie. I love you, Kenny. Lucas is on par with 2020 fans for me. He's lost all credibility. Yeah, this is what I believe has happened. Lucas started watching in 2018, made a successful MMA channel during the, oi, go get this done to you, grew it to 100k subs, isn't really that interested in MMA, but enjoys the money that comes from being an MMA YouTuber, and does not watch MMA anymore. And now he just makes videos every single week on the biggest trending topic, like XYZ card is shit. These cards aren't good enough, Dana. Big Meaty Hooks tier list. And he is just in fucking cruise control. That is my mental frame of Lucas Tracy. He went from casual to hardcore MMA YouTuber, back to casual, now that his career's over. And he's just completely checked out. Well, if I don't make sense, then damn sure don't make dollars. I'll beat your ass, boy. That never happened. That happened, Eric. It only annoys me because he has such a big... Same thing, Super Shotgun. Because you're going to get new MMA... This I know because I've been a new MMA fan. I remember what it was like being a new MMA fan. And you saw Guru. And you saw Chael Sonnen. Big Meaty Hooks incoming. Big Meaty Hooks incoming. Like, you go to MMA YouTube, right? You see the biggest subscriber... Like... The Pareto distribution. To those who have everything, they will get even more. You see Guru's one of the biggest, so you watch his videos as a new MMA fan. You see Lucas is one of the biggest. Thank you, Mike, for the 10 gifted memberships again. Big Meaty Hooks. Big Meaty Hooks. Big Meaty Hooks. On your Mike Lang. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much, man, for the donors. I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Means a lot, dude. It's very, very helpful. Thank you, dude. Anyway, new fans are going to look at the biggest YouTubers and watch them. And they're going to get influenced by his retardation. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships, Mike. You're a bloody legend, man. That's a lot of donos, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Shotgun, it was sad to see Renan Manal's fall off. He was so good, and then he was just completely washed out of nowhere, like old, bald Miles Morales. Lewis Tallison pick and DDP Max. I am going with Tallison. And I'm also going with DDP. Nubby! Did your friends reject you over that? Surely more they knew they were wrong and got duped. No, Melbourne's a very brainwashed city. And I live in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne, which is very, California. They're very Californian here. Again, the government that put us into the biggest lockdown the world had, apart from China, got re-elected at 80%. Like, it got. Yeah, I live in an absolute leftist dystopia. Wait, Driggers is on that list. I didn't even see. Surely not now. Surely more. No, I don't know if they just hate me because I was right. I don't know, but they don't talk to me. Dude got a $500 donation on his live stream. Tells you why he's doing it. There you go, bang, eat chowder. That tells you exactly why he's doing it. Lucas is Joe Rogan with different skin. Yes, woeful. Joe Rogan shoots to the old heads. Lucas shoots to the young heads. Ren and Brunel would have destroyed Dominic Cruz. People forget, man. To quote one of Aussie's best lyrics, Tex Parkins, all my friends are either dead or married. Pretty much, Paul. Yeah. And I'm around that age, so they're essentially dead to me. If Lucas was around a decade ago, he'd have Conor and Cejudo top 5 for all-time wins over Aljo and DJ. Exactly, Toad. That's why I like to have Ilya Topuria at number 2 or number 3, wherever he's got it. Ilya's doing what Conor did, except Conor did more because Conor did it at welterweight. It's so bizarre, man. It's so bizarre. Well, that's the same as saying guys who got outlanded on volume and got control for a while but got 2 knockdowns. One by failing to get knocked out twice. That's the same as saying a guy who got outlanded on volume and got controlled for a while but got 2 knockdowns, one by failing to get a knockout twice. Yes, that is the opposite of what you and Toad are arguing about there with the Charles Oliveira, Armin Sarukian debate. I'm going to stop re-upping my membership and have Mikey pay for mine at this point. It's a good strategy, Eric. To be fair, I started watching in late 2017. Yeah, that's fine. Like, that's fine. I'm not an old head. I started watching when Conor McGregor knocked out Jose Aldo. I'm not an old head by any means. Can you give a brief synopsis of the list, Doug? I'll bring it up, Larry. I'll bring it up on the screen. I'll bring it up on the screen, mate. I'll bring it up on the screen. There you go. And then I'll keep reading chats because I'm a little bit behind. So if you want to look at the screen, Larry, we'll do it like that. There you go, mate. We'll do it like that. I'll just talk about it. I'll just talk and read chats. You do that. Lucas Tracy doesn't know about history. He's just a delusional asshole. Hamzat is higher on the GOAT list than Armin. Hamzat is higher on the GOAT list than Armin. But they're well below, like, they don't crack the top 30. They do not crack the top 30. Larry, Piotr Jan at number 9, Arian 18 is all you need to know. He didn't put Royce Gracie, Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture. No, none of them, no. In here a few times a week, you might get lucky, Eric True. Where does he have Chuck Liddell and Randy Couture? There you go, there's the list. There you go, you can see the list. Jiu-Jitsu isn't a real concussion from blunt force to the head, like being knocked down is. Pull up Twitter saying about the... We will, Lowful. I'm just giving people a chance to look at it. It's such a bad list. It's such a bad list. He's got Gaethje ahead of Conor McGregor. He's got Gaethje. Interim title winner, Justin Gaethje, over 2-time title holder, over 2 belt holder, Conor McGregor. I mean, Justin and Conor both fought Khabib. How did Justin Gaethje get taken out against Khabib? What round did Khabib beat Justin in? Justin Gaethje Tapology. What round did Khabib beat Justin in? His list is just wrong. Every which way that you look at it. Khabib Nurmagomedov, round 2. So Conor lasted until round 4, beat Khabib in round 3. Conor won the featherweight title in 16 seconds, won the lightweight title, has won fights at welterweight, and Conor McGregor is 4 fights behind Justin Gaethje. Even though Justin Gaethje fought Khabib a year later and lost in the second round. And has never held a complete title. He's held an interim title. I don't understand. The more you look at this list... What's up, Shiloh? How are you? The more you look at this list, the more insane it becomes. It's... The more I look at this list, just the fucking worse and worse it gets. It's so unbelievably bad. It's such a horrible list. It's so bad. In every direction. It's just fucking horrible. It's so fucking bad. Justin was a leg kick away from beating Khabib. You can't put Justin Gaethje ahead of Conor McGregor for the maybe another leg kick or two. He would have beaten Khabib. Conor McGregor has got 2 belts. Conor McGregor knocked out prime Jose Aldo in 16 seconds. Conor McGregor has knocked out Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez has a belt in UFC 1 Championship and Bellator. You cannot have Conor McGregor behind Justin Gaethje. You simply cannot. He's got to be stopped. He's got to be stopped. You've got to get rid of Lucas Tracy off MMA YouTube. It's so fucked. It is such a bad list. Every time I look at it again, I find another problem with it. Seriously, we've been doing this for an hour now. Every time I glance at it, I notice something else that is just completely fucking wrong about it. It's the worst list I've ever seen. It's the worst list I've ever seen. Oh, God. Pull up what Twitter's saying about the list. Let's just rank Conor McGregor number 1 of all time. Khabib is ugly, so it doesn't count, and Dustin is cool, so that loss is excused. I'm with you, Eric. Let's just put Conor McGregor as number 1. Get that fucking abomination off my screen. This is complete and utter retardation. It is, man. It is. My top 50 GOAT list is arguably better than Lucas's. Tito. What's funny about that, Mr. C, is Lucas used Tito's brain to come up with his list. Best list of all time. Never show that list again. It's like he just closed his eyes and started clicking and dragging fighters onto the list. I know, Nacho. It's like he just went, yeah, this'll fucking do. This'll do. Oh, it's the MMA Joey of GOAT tier list. He is shotgun. It's just rage-inducing. I'm with you, that list is no bueno. That's what I mean, Senecal. That's why, like, I wasn't trying to be mean to you when you jumped in at the start of the stream and you were like, I don't hate the list too much. I'm like, dude, I'm trying not, like, just look at it for a second. Just think about it for a little bit, man. I'm not saying he isn't a great fighter, but to be honest, Gaethje has always been a bit overrated because he has been very entertaining and has largely had kind of favourable matchups. If he'd been forced more grapplers, he probably wouldn't have made it as far. I agree, Lo. I agree. Conor was the first double champ in UFC history. I know, Woeful. I know. It's... Let's have a look at Twitter's reaction to what's happening. Let's have a look at Twitter's reaction. Fuck, it's bad. I fucking hate you so much, Lucas Tracy, for doing this to MMA YouTube. I'm so fucking angry at you for doing this, mate. That is the worst fucking list I've ever seen. Oh my god, that is the list of someone who fucking just started watching MMA yesterday. Fuck me, he's been making MMA YouTube videos since 2018 or something. Oh. Okay, so how has Lucas Tracy got Arman Sarukian as a top 25 fighter and Peter Yan above Aljamain Sterling on his GOAT list? Aljamain Sterling beat Petr. It's just... Anderson Silva at 16. What the fuck is this dude smoking? Arman isn't even a top 200 fighter. A man of culture, putting Yan where he should be. Arman above fighters with like 50 UFC wins because he's fucking retarded. According to Lucas Tracy, Petr Yan with 0 title defenses is the 9th greatest fighter of all time. Merab is better than GSP. Arman, who has never won a championship fight, is over Charles Oliveira, Izzy, Frankie Edgar, Whitaker, Davison Figueiredo, and Aljamain Sterling, and Conor McGregor is somehow below Justin Gaethje. This is the worst list I've ever seen. Lucas Tracy is the greatest rage baiter of all time. I'm usually a Lucas Tracy defender, but these days, I'm usually a Lucas Tracy defender these days, but this is literally the worst GOAT list I have ever seen. Oh my god. Gaethje being one leg kick away from beating Khabib is such BS. It's people who only listen to what Rogan says. Khabib was fine. Fair enough. Bang eats chatter. But that's what I mean, man. Like, you can't say that, like, when you're having a legacy debate, you can't be talking about Justin Gaethje just being one leg kick away from a what if. You know what I mean? Gaethje has never fought a grappler outside of title fights. That's why he's threatening to retire over fighting Armin or Paddy. Yeah, because Gaethje knows it's over, dude. He knows that it's over. Dougie's top 5 GOAT list: Vegemite, kangaroo meat, crafty vet beer, and a pub. Now you're talking my talk, Wixon. Nope, Rampage Jackson is the first double champ. In fact, he's the original Conor McGregor. What's up, Inspector? Did you see the video of Rampage Jackson being told that he's actually been doing steroids for years? Did you guys see that Gaethje came in second in that Fight Fanatic competition thing? I'm not going to lie, that's pretty impressive. I did see that. That was pretty impressive. And then he returned the Lamborghini for $400,000 in cash and prizes. Do you think that Lucas Tracy's hair... Do you think that Lucas Tracy's hair, that son of a bitch, looks like Justin Timberlake from the 90s? The spaghetti blonde hair, he does have a bit of that look. Everyone makes their own GOAT list rules, so he's right. In a extremely subjective way, Portuguese Herzog, he can be right in his own mind. I also think subjectively it's the worst fucking GOAT list I've ever seen. Read, mate. I've been reading, dude. Good question. I'll try and answer. If you're a nothing without the one leg kick, you shouldn't even be ranked. Tony Stark or something like that. Exactly. No Kane, no Rutan, no Gracie. It's crazy that you got Brandon Moreno at 26. That's why it looks like the tier list of someone who has just started watching MMA. Like, this is the most I started watching MMA during the pandemic GOAT list you could fucking come up with. It really is. You couldn't make a more I just started watching MMA GOAT list. It's... Again, I'm gonna say that I've said something like this before, and I'm gonna say something like this again. The fact that MMA Joey and Lucas Tracy have MMA YouTube channels, I find insanely inspirational. I do. I find it insanely inspirational. If I can't make an MMA YouTube channel work, that's on me. You know, I'm going to be willing to live with that. That's on me. It wasn't because of a lack of luck or a lack of hard work. It was just something about me that didn't quite click with the YouTube audience. Because if someone that really thinks that this is the greatest fighter of all time list, and MMA Joey can have successful YouTube channels, I think I've got to be able to make it. You have to be able to make it. It's inspirational. Lucas Tracy's success is inspirational to me. Because this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life in MMA talk. Lucas for president. Lucas for big meaty hooks. You can call it a skill. If you call it a skill-based list from the current perspective, it's not that bad. But that wasn't his argument, Portuguese Herzog. That now you're trying to twist another narrative to try and make this list work. That wasn't his argument, mate. At all. This is the greatest fighter. This is the legacy. Like, this is the GOAT list. This is the legacies list. Who's the greatest fighter of all time? Who's the greatest fighter? He's got Petr Yan as the 9th greatest fighter of all time. Again, Tyron Woodley isn't on this list. Francis Ngannou isn't on this list. Robbie fucking Lawler isn't on this list. You know what I mean? This isn't the skill list. Again, we can... Well, on the greatest skill list of all time of unquestioned guys we don't know enough about, what about Marit Zagrasherapov, or whatever his fucking name was? The Dagestani guy that kept getting sick. This isn't that list. This is the GOAT list. He has Islam as the GOAT now. Where does he go if he loses to JDM? That's the main problem with this list. That's what I mean, dude. Like, you got fighters like Anderson Silva, DC... again, Conor McGregor. You've got fighters that have actually moved up to the next weight class and been successful. Islam Makhachev is going to move up to the next weight class. Let me be as generous as possible. The fight against JDM is a 50-50 fight. You have no idea how it's going to go against JDM. There's a chance Islam Makhachev gets slept by JDM. And then you're going to have all these other fighters that have gone up a weight class. And GSP went up a weight class and dominated Bisping. What happens when Islam Makhachev goes up and maybe loses that fight to JDM? And he's your GOAT. I hate it. I hate his list. I fucking hate his list. He's got Sandhagen in the top 50. Islam is not the GOAT. Islam's not the GOAT. Lucas wanted people to talk about him, so he got what he wanted. He did, Wixen, that's true. Lucas putting Tuko Turkus at number 0 was a crafty move. That was a crafty move, putting Tuko Turkus in there. That's a crafty vet move. MMA Joey has classic bangers, man. His Bo Chandler Hill Connor slander videos are amazing. Joey is necessary for the scene. Fair enough, Seneca, if you think so. Like I find I've talked about MMA Joey plenty on this channel, so I'm not gonna bully him again. But yeah, dude, if you enjoy him, go nuts, dude. Go nuts, dude. I mean, James Vick is as skilled as they come. I heard about this 5 minutes ago. I'm just fair enough, 4Gs Herzog. I never lost to Top Turo. Rank me number 1 of all time. You need to write a shitty cookbook and start muzzing whatever that is, and you'll be just as successful as Flukas. I mean, the Wog Muzz dance is big in Melbourne, especially in the scene when I was clubbing. I know how to muzz. Going for the theme of this list, shouldn't Jamal be in there somewhere? Yeah, Jamal Hill should be in there. Jamal Hill should be in there. Imagine me losing to Marab. Man, imagine losing to Marab, man. There's 2 things that make me angry. People that expect me to have an iPhone and Lucas's content. Lucas's content. Dude, he was successful. Do the Melbourne Shuffle. I'm not doing the Melbourne Shuffle. Not today. Boys, I got to get out of here. As you can hear, my phone's been going off. Everyone has decided that they need to throw work at me this month, and they all need it done within the next 2 weeks, and I can't do it. So, yeah, I'm a bit under the pump right now. I got to get out of here, boys. I got to get back to all this shit and finish these quotes and invoices and reply to messages and fucking... Anyway, this was a good escape. No, I can't. I've got to go. I got work to do. I got a business to run. I got shit to do that I got to catch up on. So I got to go. But, yeah, this raged the fuck out of me. Imagine uploading and going live in American time zone. Sorry, Aussies, you'd be making killing. You would be a beach stream Joey, slow tone down the glaze though, or Rue. You would make a killing. You would be a beach stream Joey, slowly tone down the daggy glaze though. Or a Rue Slayer Guru. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, dude. Look, any days off that I get from work, I'm going to try and go live during the American time zone. But, yeah, we'll see how I go. Because the days off from work are... I don't know what happened. Everyone got their taxes back, and now they want to renovate their bathrooms. Now, we've been waiting to get our tax returns. Tax season's done, and now we're ready to renovate our bathrooms. We love the Dougie stream times. I know the Aussies do. All right, boys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for helping me get this emotion out. I've been wanting to tear my fucking hair out. That pic of DC on Tough was real and not edited. That pic of DC on Tough real? Yes, that is an actual photo of that is not edited. That is actually DC turning sideways and walking through a door. My top 5 in no order is GSP, DJ, Anderson Silva, Fader, and Connor. This includes my extreme bias. Nice one. Read me. Sorry, Eric, where are you at? You know how to muzz? Next bet is if you lose, you will do a muzz. Okay, no, I'm not saying... One day there'll be a muzz. One day I'll be drunk enough and walking home down the beach and I'll give you guys a muzz. But today is not that day. I need to go. I appreciate you all so much. If you haven't seen today's video, go and watch it because I knew it was going to do terribly and it has done terribly. But I still like making praise videos as much as I like making hate videos. And I think it deserved praise. But that's it. There'll be another video tomorrow. There'll be another stream tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Have a good one. Thank you so much for joining me. Hashtag ban Lucas Tracy from YouTube. Someone delete his... Someone take his account away from him. Ban USA. Ban Lucas Tracy from YouTube. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thank you all so much. Mike, thank you for the ongoing patronage and the donations. I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much. But I appreciate all of you for being here every single stream. The Nachos. The Erics. Good to see you back, Toad. Good to see you, Christian Grey. Good to see you back, Shyla. Good to see you, Wixen. You're becoming a real regular. Larry, good to see you. Good to see all of you, XMP. You're becoming a regular as well. I appreciate all of you guys. Kenny! Why didn't it play? Why isn't it playing? Why are you gay meme not playing anymore? Kenny, I don't know why it's not playing. Why are you gay? See you guys. See you later. Have a good one. Goodbye.